Hey, what's going on, guys? So before we start today's podcast, which is going to be our top 10 video game soundtracks, I wanted to kind of give a positive message of hope and light during these crazy times right now. This is going to be kind of a prelude to the podcast episode today. I've been doing a lot of research on mental health and COVID-19 and kind of see what people have been going through during these difficult times. There's been a study showed that suicide has increased over 50% ever since COVID-19 has started. The suicide hotline has been busier than ever, and mental health facilities have been busier than ever because of COVID-19. It makes me sad that somebody is hurting because of the pandemic, that none of us have ever experienced something like this before. And we've never gone through something like this as a nation. And so it breaks my heart that people are going through this hard time. And I wanted to share, since we are going to be talking about music today, I haven't talked about this before in my podcast, but I do a lot of songwriting. I was in a band back in high school, but I didn't do much with it. And the songs that we wrote about were more of like heartbreak and girlfriend issues, but ever since I've gotten older, I've kind of stuck with songwriting, and I've kind of really have written about what's going on in the world, what's going on with my life with depression, anxiety, and I do a lot of perspective writing, which means sometimes I'll write about songs that I may not go through. I've written a song about starving yourself, having an eating disorder, and I've never struggled with that, but I've known people who have, and writing from their perspective has opened my eyes to be respectful for anybody who was going through trials or anything like that at this time. And so I wanted to share the chorus of a song that I wrote a couple of years ago. I wrote it well before the pandemic, but I think it definitely fits in with what a lot of people are dealing with right now. And then I want to go over a few things as well of how we can overcome this and stay strong during these hard times. So I write songs based on albums, so I'll do like 12 songs at a time. So my third album that I wrote lyrically is called Atonement. Atonement is, it can either be about how you ever want to take it, like the atonement of Jesus Christ, or the atonement of overcoming trials in your life is another way to kind of describe the word atonement. So this is the chorus of a song that I wrote called Pain. It talks about me struggling with depression and anxiety and feeling like I'm not enough. So the chorus goes, "It's my pain. Every day feels the exact same. I'm willing to dig my own grave. Erase me, forget me. This love for me doesn't exist. It's my pain. It's best we go separate ways. I hurt myself so I can feel. The things that I love never seem to be real. It reminds me of my pain." And reading through that here and going through that definitely can relate a lot right now. I've struggled with mental illness all my life. I feel like I've been doing pretty good with the COVID-19, going through that. But again, I know a lot of people are struggling. A lot of people don't have jobs. A lot of people don't have money. And I understand that it's a hard time right now. I am part of a group, well, not part of a group, but I'm subscribed to a group on Instagram and Facebook called Heart Support. It's from a gentleman called Jake Lors. He is the vocalist of the band called August Burns Red, and he is a big advocate for mental health, which has inspired me to want to be an advocate for those who struggle like myself. And he posted a passage called The Power of Pause, and I just want to share that really quick here. So the power of pause is when you're going through like an anxiety attack or a really bad depression or really bad anxiety. Take a second, pause, and think about these three things. First of all, just you'll want to stop. Stop and just think about what you're going through. Understand that everybody's going to go through it, and that if you choose, you don't have to be alone. You can go through it with somebody, and somebody can help you. The next step is feel. Understand the feeling of what you're going through at that time. It may be really hard, but it's in the hard times that we grow the most, and I have a very strong testimony of that. And then just listen to your thoughts, listen to music, listen to motivational talks, passages of scripture to help you help you feel at ease again. I listen to a lot of music when I'm feeling down, and I figured it'd be interesting to tie into music into what we're going to be talking about today. So just understand the power of pause. Your life means something. You mean something. And I know that my life means something. And if you are in need of help, if you feel like you're at your breaking point, please call 800-273-8255. Someone will talk to you. Someone will help you, because your life does matter. I want to thank you guys so much for listening to this part of the show, and we will now move on to our top 10 video game soundtracks. Hope you guys enjoy. Hello and welcome back to the Chandler Burton podcast. I am your host, Chandler Burton, and for the third time, I have my buddy Miguel. How you doing, dude?
Doing great, man.
Awesome. I think it is the third time, because the first time was the top 10 PlayStation.
Yeah.
The second time was Star Wars with Chisholm and Darby.
Yeah.
And then this one. You know what's fun? Actually, you know what's really funny about I told Chisholm this. So I got an email from the people I do my podcast with. I forgot to mark the Star Wars one as explicit. So they're saying, like, look, you're going to have to either put explicit or you got to take this off because of Darby's little...
Wait, who said that?
The people at Anchor. They emailed me saying, you got to put explicit on it or you got to take it off because it's false advertisement. So they had to...
What happened then?
I fix it. I just put it as explicit. So that's like the only one that's explicit, because the other ones I don't have any swearing in them.
That's crazy.
So yeah, because
that means someone out there, someone somewhere in that company listened to your podcast and were like, we
or
do something about
it got reported by somebody saying this is too vulgar. They didn't warn me ahead of time.
Maybe it was somebody's kid or something.
Yeah, because people like Star Wars, and so I usually get about like 30 or 40 plays depending on each episode, and so I'm sure some kid heard it going, Darby's talking about like a porn site or something, and the kid's like, what? Yeah.
I mean, we were asking for it, but
I know we were, which was fine.
That's the fun stuff.
Yeah, dude, that's just the way that it goes. But how you doing, man? What's new in your life? Doing anything fun or anything?
Nah, dude, I'm just working, man. I'm just slaving away right now.
Gosh,
slaving away. Doing the old grind. And grinding away on some Destiny or something, you know?
You play Destiny?
A little bit. I tried to get back into it, but it's...
Which one are you playing? 1 or 2?
The second one.
Okay.
The expansion that came out. I don't even remember what it's called, to be honest.
That's cool, dude.
But I just got it. And I haven't even played it very much.
That's cool, dude. I got Assassin's Creed Valhalla, the new Assassin's Creed game.
Really?
Yeah, it's been fun. It's I've only put like 2 hours into it, but from what I played, it's pretty fun. So
nice.
Yeah, it's not been too bad. It's kind of weird. I'm going through this weird going back playing older games. Like I just beat Last of Us 2 again, and I'm playing Uncharted 4 again. So it's like I don't know. I just feel like going back to revisit. Yeah, even though they're really not from that long ago.
Yeah, they're not that old. But
Uncharted 4 is like
nice
4 years old.
Relive those memories.
It is, dude. Oh man, so good. Hey, and speaking of video games, you ready for this?
Yeah,
yes.
I'm ready.
Okay, so
I hope you're all ready.
I hope you're all. Oh, you just said that. So Miguel actually thought of this idea. We were talking not the other day. We were talking about this for a while. We were talking about how we both love music. Like music, it doesn't matter like what genre you listen to. I think everybody can say, like, everybody just loves music. We love music. Everybody loves music. And so today we're going to be talking about our top 10 video game soundtracks. And I thought that was a good idea. I didn't even think of that. Miguel's the one that texted me, and we've been talking about this for
a while now.
Way more than a couple of months, yeah. So we're really excited. We kind of laid some ground rules for it as well. So we're not doing any licensed games, like with licensed music, kind of like it was like Grand Theft Auto And I think that may be it when it comes to like games with like music from like on the radio and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. I don't think there's really another game that has that. But
well, I mean, a lot of games just kind of feature music from other artists. You know, like because I was thinking of a lot of games when I was trying to come up with this list.
Yeah.
And I kind of realized that a lot of the games that I was looking at were like games with great music, but the music is like it's not originally made for that game.
Exactly.
It's like Burnout is like a compilation of
that's
a bunch
one
of rock bands and stuff, you know.
I mean,
like,
Guns N' Roses. Oh yeah, like Burnout Paradise.
Yeah, Burnout Paradise. You know,
down to the
just
paradise.
like I mean, honestly, I think my favorite Burnout was Burnout 3.
Revenge.
Or no, Burnout Takedown, whichever one that one was.
I think I remember liking 3.
I think it was Burnout 3 Revenge and then Burnout Takedown, which it was the one after. What's
the one that we played on? Is that Paradise?
That's Paradise.
Okay.
On PS3.
That game's sick, dude.
I love that game.
Yeah, it's on the Switch now too, isn't it?
Yeah, I bought it.
Did you? I bought Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. I was actually going to put that on the list, but it's a bunch of like bands kind of like Drowning Pool, like that old like rock kind of let the bodies I don't want that on my list. Yeah, like that what do people call it, like butt rock music?
Butt rock?
Like Nickelback or I didn't want that on my list.
That's a good name. That's a good name for that genre.
For sure. So we decided we're going to do it like that. We'll also, of course, talk about like how the game has impacted us here, because if I really think about it, I haven't really put much thought in it until Miguel told me. Is like music is such a big part of the game. Sometimes like you know it's a good game when you feel like you can actually be on that adventure. The music helps you like imagine that you're there, like whether it's like in a tense boss fight or just even walking around. I don't think music in video games gets as much credit as it does. I think a lot of people praise the action or the actual game itself, but I feel like a lot of people don't really talk about the music part of it.
For real?
The music really does impact the way I play games. Seriously, one of the games on my list I'll share a story about, but I'm really excited to get into this here. So we have 10 each. They're not in any particular order. We're just going to name the 10. We'll talk about them, kind of go back and forth. I'm really looking forward to this here. Are you looking forward to this, Miguel?
I'm looking forward to it.
All right.
Yes.
So,
You caught me off guard. I was looking at the list.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I'm not just your buddy. I'm also your guy. So I'm going to let you go first.
Oh, thanks, guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, okay. No problem, buddy.
No problem?
No, that's from South Park.
Wait, really?
Yeah, they're like the Canadian people. I'm not your buddy, guy. I've been on a South Park.
I don't know if I've seen that.
I'm not your guy, friend. Like, it's just such a... I love that show. It's so stupid, but I love it. Okay, anyway. Yeah, we'll let Miguel go first. Anyone you want to talk about first.
All right.
And I'm really excited. Also, too, we don't know what's on each other's lists.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited about that. So, Miguel, would you like to take it away if you would like to?
Okay. Awesome. So I guess I'm just going to go down the list here because, like I said, this is not in any order. And I actually wanted to talk about this one last because maybe it might be my favorite, but purely for nostalgic purposes. But anyways, it's Spyro.
Yeah, okay. I had a feeling that would be on there.
Yeah, the Spyro soundtrack is just amazing. Like, and I'm pretty sure back then, like, just on a musical level, like taking it away from the game that it actually came from, the music by itself is just kind of very unique. Very unique, and it was all made by the drummer from The Police, which is...
I did not know that.
Yeah,
see, that's cool, actually.
They were... I mean, I don't even know how good of a band they were. They were pretty popular, I guess, when they came out.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think I was too young to appreciate them.
Yeah.
But the guy, the drummer, Stuart Copeland, he, I guess, was the guy who made the music for Spyro. And apparently he's just a really good composer in general. Like, aside from his drum playing, which is... I mean, you can hear it in the music.
Yeah, for sure.
He's an insane drummer, but he's also just an insane composer altogether because he did all of the musical work for all the tracks in the game, and it's just like
for all the three the main three.
Yeah, the first 3 Spyros.
So like the original trilogy.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
And it honestly, like, and maybe it's just because I'm a purist, but. The original soundtrack is better, I think, in my opinion, than the new soundtrack it's just the same. It's just the remastered.
Oh, you're talking about the one like the new like the remastered ones.
Yeah,
you think
the Reignited trilogy.
You think the original's better than the?
It would, yeah.
Nice.
Only by a little bit, just because the bass sounds like so boomy, like the way they added the reverb on that bass.
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds great.
That's cool, dude.
It sounds deep and beefy, and it's awesome.
Dude, nice.
And with the Reignited trilogy, I think they just wanted to go for like a more modern sound, just a cleaner, more crisp, cleaner sound.
Yeah.
So they kind of took that away from the bass and just kind of gave it like a more crispy, solid bass sound.
Ooh, crispy.
Like
the number 5 combo at KFC. Crispy, no biscuit.
Exactly. They took the butter out and just put the crisp.
Heck yeah, man.
But yeah,
That's cool, dude.
I mean, it's still good. It's actually, in some ways, it's a little bit different. Like the Artisan's World main theme or whatever, it sounds pretty different, and they have like different tones, but it still has kind of the same feel. And it's just, I don't know. They're both really cool. So,
yeah.
You know, if you ever get the Reignited trilogy in Spyro and you play that, it's pretty cool because you can just switch between the two, like whenever you want. You can switch between the old soundtrack and the new soundtrack, and you can kind of hear like what they changed in the songs.
That's actually pretty cool. I didn't know you can do that, so that's actually pretty tight. Awesome, dude. That's great. I know you're a big Spyro guy. I had a feeling either that or Crash Bandicoot would be on there. I should have just gone with Spyro. I was thinking like...
For real?
Yeah. But yeah, that's awesome, dude. Fantastic. That's a great first start. How am I going to top that, Miguel?
Oh, I know you will.
No.
I know you can top this.
So this one may be a cop-out, but I was thinking about... maybe. I don't... We'll see what you think. And you may agree. I don't know if it's on your list. But my first pick was just Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Because that game has so much music. And Super Smash Bros., it's not just a fighting game. It's a celebration of just video games in general. Because, I mean, you've got pretty much every mainline Nintendo character. You've got third party. You've got characters that I never even thought would be in the game. Like, what's his name? The new guy that just gets Sephiroth? Like, that's
awesome.
It's
we can
incredible.
Finally have Cloud and Sephiroth going at it.
It's awesome, dude. And the thing is, though, every time there's a downloadable character, it always comes with new music and a new stage.
Yeah.
And so there's literally endless amount of music. And I didn't know this, actually. You can actually take the Nintendo Switch and you can listen to the music like an MP3 player. You can turn off the Switch into sleep mode, put in some headphones, and listen to the music like the Switch is an MP3 player.
Oh, I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, I tried that, and I was like a goofball, so I was like, I'm not taking this out in public. But it was a cool little feature.
Dude, that's a good choice. That game does have a really great
It does.
soundtrack.
And it's like and the thing is about Smash Bros. There's a character on that everybody loves, and there's going to be a song for people for everybody to listen to. Like, it doesn't matter, and like you can choose a stage, and it has multiple songs, and you can pick the song.
Yeah, and there's kind of like remade versions of like basically the theme for every character.
Oh yeah.
You know, like I mean, because I really like the Kirby theme.
It's good.
And the version that's on Super Smash Bros. It's awesome.
It is awesome,
orchestra
dude.
Version.
Yeah, it's
super sweet.
It's super cool, dude. And they also, one of my favorite songs, I'm glad they brought it back. Did you ever play Donkey Kong 64? Remember that game? Remember that cheesy rap song? At the intro? Yeah, so that song's in Super Smash Brothers, and I always choose that song when I choose the Donkey Kong stage, because it brings back so much nostalgia for me.
Oh my gosh.
But I figured, I don't know if that one was a cop-out, but I seriously think out of everything on my list, that's probably my favorite, because you can literally get any song, and once they put more characters in, it's just going to add more music. And again, it's not just a collection of it's not a fighting game, it's really that celebration, and like all music is a big part of that. So I almost chose Super Smash Bros. Melee for nostalgic reasons, but if I'm gonna be honest, I prefer Ultimate, and I prefer the music too, because every song's pretty much on there.
Yeah, I mean, it's got all the music from Melee.
Yeah, and I actually think Ultimate's a better game. A lot of people have disagreed with me on that, but I think Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the best Super Smash Bros. Game. It's better than Melee. Come find me about it.
Come find me.
Yeah, come find me. We'll play. So, all right. So that's my first pick, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, available on Nintendo Switch.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, man. Cool. Absolutely. Okay, I'm ready for your number 2, dude.
Okay, let's see what do we got here. So the Katamari Damacy games, I don't know if you've ever played them.
That's the one where you're the little green dude rolling up stuff, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't even... Okay, we're talking about the music, not the game. So, like, 'cause I don't even know how to explain the game. It's just like a ridiculous cluster of Japanese culture and
it's.
I mean, little guy with this giant ball and you roll stuff up. It's weird. It's a weird game. The music is really weird too,
but you like it.
But it's awesome.
Yeah,
it's really good because there's just a big range of different styles of music, and there's like some jazz. There's just some weird techno stuff. There's just some all around weird like a beatbox version of the main theme. It's just weird. It's a weird game with weird music that goes along with it.
Is it on PS4 or PS3 or both?
It's I don't think they've made one for PS4, but they've made one for basically everything else. Like there's one on Xbox 360.
Because I remember you had it for. Didn't you have it for PS3?
Yeah, there's one on PS3. There's one on PSP. They made one for the Vita. It's on the Switch. They remastered it for the Switch.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So, I mean, yeah, you could basically play it on anything except the PS4. And actually, I think they have the old one on the PS4, so you could play the old one on PS4.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, you could basically play any of those games. Like, you can find a version of it. Because they have different ones.
So you just like how weird it sounds?
It's just such a weird... It's a weird game with really catchy, weird music that goes along well with it.
Sometimes you just need that in a game, dude. It's just fun. Just fun music. Go along with a fun, interesting game.
Yeah, like I wish we could play some like samples of like the music that we're talking about, so people can kind of understand.
Yeah.
But like I guess you're just gonna have to YouTube it or something.
Yeah, check it out. Calamari.
Katamari Damacy. Just basically the main theme. Just go with that, and it's just you'll understand the goofiness of this music and the game itself. The music does a good job capturing how goofy the game is.
Nice. That's nice. That it doesn't take itself too seriously. That's always a good thing.
Yeah,
so,
for real.
Awesome, dude. Good choice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, number 2 for me. It's funny. There's going to be a little backstory behind this because I gotta admit I was wrong. Even Miguel's like, dude, I think you like the game, and I was like, no, I don't think I will. Do you know what game I'm talking about?
No.
Really? It was for the Switch. You're like, Chandler, I think you'll like it. I was like, I don't know if I'll really understand it or know what to do. And you're like, you got to get it. You got to get the game.
What game are you talking about?
Trust me, it's one of the biggest games. Like, just
say it.
Breath of the Wild.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I should have known that.
Well, it's because you. I remember you played it and you were like really like upset. You were like really getting into it, and I was like, man, I don't know. And then my sister bought it, and then I was like, can I just borrow it? I just want to try it. And then the minute I started, I was like, okay. I literally gave her a game back, went to the store, bought it, and I played it for like literally 5 hours that night. And what's funny about Breath of the Wild, it actually doesn't have a lot of music in it. It's actually,
it doesn't.
But
and a lot of it's just kind of like
piano,
like really
but
piano-y.
it is gorgeous. It is seriously, Nintendo, say what you want about Nintendo, they're kind of a weird company, but dude, they make the best games, they have the best music. Breath of the Wild was one of those games where I actually felt like I was there going on that adventure. And the music helped me. When I would go to each village, I was like, I just feel like I'm home. I know it's really weird, but I'm like, wow. I feel like I'm in Hyrule. And then once you fight Calamity Ganon at the very end, the music just ramps up to this epic, like, orchestra music. You're like, okay, like, I feel like I've worked to get to this point. And the music is just so good. And then you fight a different version of Ganon, and that music's great.
Yeah.
So, again, there's not a lot of music in it, but when the music does hit, it's beautiful, it's relaxing. Good. It just hits right on that spot, dude. It's super good.
Oh, yeah.
I actually almost put Ocarina of Time, but I actually listened to the soundtrack for Ocarina of Time. I mean, it's not bad. It just sounds kind of...
It's got some good themes in it, though.
Yeah, like Zelda's Lullaby, and it's got like got a couple other songs in there, too.
With the Woods, something Woods.
Oh, yeah. I know.
The Lost Woods.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, it's got some good stuff.
Yeah,
but
and then, I can't remember.
I know, it's been so long since I played it. But
been a while.
Breath of the Wild I put on here because it's more recent, and to be honest, I actually like Breath of the Wild more than Ocarina of Time. Most people think that's crazy, but I think Breath of the Wild is superior. But Both musics are great. It's either actually I had a three.
As a game, definitely.
Yeah, I had a 3-way tie. It was Twilight Princess, Ocarina of Time, or Breath of the Wild, and I decided to just go with Breath of the Wild. I like the game better, and the music is just, again, I felt like I was there. That's always a good feeling.
Nintendo does this thing with their games, especially if you kind of grew up playing Nintendo.
Yeah.
They stay very true to their roots, especially with the music. Like,
totally.
If you play through a lot of these games, like Super Smash Bros. Was a good one where they basically keep the same music from like the very beginning almost.
Yeah.
They just kind of change it up a little bit, kind of make it sound new again. But they kind of stick to the roots of where the game came from.
Absolutely.
And they really make you feel that. So especially if you grew up playing Nintendo games like as a kid, and then you're playing Nintendo now, you could definitely hear that vibe.
Totally.
When you're playing basically any Nintendo game. Like
Zelda,
Super Smash Bros. Basically any of the Marios,
dude. Totally.
They love to keep that theme that they got going on.
Yeah, and they got it, dude. Again, Nintendo's kind of weird when it comes to like their online service, when it comes to like actually being nice to the customers. Like there's a Joy-Con drift issue that they're not even addressing. But if you take all that aside, dude, I really think they do make the best first-party games, and they have the best music. Actually, my favorite soundtrack of all time is on this list. It's just in whatever order, but it is a Nintendo game, and you may agree with me on it. But my number 2 is Breath of the Wild. I'm stoked to hear Miguel's number 3.
Oh, I thought you were about to say your number 3.
No. It's your turn. I don't want to. Okay. I don't want to take the spotlight because I love hearing you talk.
All right.
All right.
At least somebody likes hearing me talk.
Well, dude, yeah.
I hate listening to myself talk.
Again, remember how we met. I liked your voice and your shoes.
Oh, that was... yeah, that was a funny story.
It is a funny story.
I think we talked about that.
We did on the last one. Yeah, we talked about how became friends with you.
Good stuff. Good times.
Yeah, man. For sure.
All right. Number 3. Number 3 is Halo.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
I actually didn't expect you to put that. It has good music.
No, dude, Halo's got amazing music.
They do, dude.
Halo's got amazing music. Just all the Halos, but like mainly, I think Halo 2 probably has some of my favorite songs. Like the main theme in Halo is it's probably my favorite theme. Like
it's so iconic.
Theme. Yeah,
it's beyond
so iconic.
Yeah, even my mom knows what the Halo theme is, so you know it's iconic.
Yeah, it's crazy that like that song when they kind of made the theme for that song in the first game, just playing through the first game, every time I heard that theme, I was like, dude, this song is awesome.
Oh,
you know? And I went on like LimeWire or whatever, do you remember that?
I remember that and FrostWire.
Yeah.
Destroyed my computer.
Oh yeah, man. So many viruses. But yeah, I had to go on there, look for the Halo theme, and downloaded it. Just the Halo theme, just because I wanted to listen to that on repeat. Because it's just such a cool theme.
Hell yeah, dude.
And then, Halo 2 came out, and then they redid it, and freaking, do you know who Steve Vai is? Steve Vai he's a guitarist. He's a very famous guitarist. So he made the theme for he made the guitar solo for the Halo 2 theme. So if you play Halo 2 and you hear the theme, there's like this wicked guitar solo. And it's wild. And he's the guy who played it. And there's actually like a video on YouTube of him playing it.
Oh, sweet.
And so you can see him like basically he was just improvising it. And it was just like the most amazing, just wildest freaking guitar solo you'll ever hear. And like you can see them in the video, like they're at the studio, and everybody's just like, yeah, this is it.
We got it.
We got it.
We got him, guy. We got this.
Yeah. So honestly, yeah, the Halo theme.
Is that the one too where it's like because there's the theme's cool. I think it's part of the theme. It's like the it sounds terrible when I do it, but it's like the dude. That is some of the coolest. Dude, like you feel like you're about to go on it. It feels like I'm part of a movie or going on an epic adventure.
Every time you were doing a mission, in that game, you just literally felt like you were part of something big. It's just that track is amazing.
It is good, dude.
I'm like just freaking. Like fanboying about it right now.
And that's okay, dude.
It's great. It's a great theme, and if you haven't heard it, I'm like shocked.
Shocked.
But no, yeah, go have a listen. The Halo 2 theme, if you like wild guitar solos.
Dude, it's tight, dude.
Steve Vai, he rocks the guitar on that.
That's awesome, dude.
And I mean, even the Halo 3 theme was really cool.
Yeah,
they
it was
just
cool.
remake the theme every time, and every time it's just like a cool version of the same song.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I don't know, it's awesome.
3 I remember the most because our really good buddy is like that's all he played when we were like in probably middle school to. When did the Xbox 360 come out? We were probably it was like 8th grade to 9th grade. And that's when Halo 3, I think, launched for it. I remember that's all Kyle wanted to play. That's all he played.
Oh, man, but Halo 3 was great.
It was,
and
dude.
the music in that was awesome, too.
It was, dude.
Because it was like, there was some real emotional songs in that one.
There is,
There was like this piano one. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
But,
Man.
I think it was like in the menu music, actually.
Good stuff,
They would play this piano song in the menu. And that song would make me cry,
Dang,
that
dude.
was some good music.
Is the music different for like the spin-off games like Halo Reach or ODST? Do you know? I haven't played those. Dude, and I haven't really looked at them.
It's been a while since I've played those.
Yeah.
So honestly, I don't remember.
That's all good, dude. Let's hope. I hope the new one, because they delayed it to I think they delayed it to this year, Halo Infinite. Let's hope that it's good. I mean, that was supposed to launch with the Series X, but obviously they delayed it. Let's hope that we can go on another adventure, because a lot of people did not like Halo 5 Guardians, which was the last one they made.
That.
Yeah, but I hope this one's good for people. I mean, let's hope so. Yeah. The music, I'm sure, will be great, but let's hope that's a good game. I hope it's good. I hope people, because that's, as you said last time, that's the reason to buy an Xbox is Halo. If I'm gonna be for real.
Man, yeah, real talk.
Well, they did just buy Bethesda, so they own Doom, Skyrim, Wolfenstein. So
really?
I assume they're gonna be Xbox exclusives, but we'll see.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but we can talk about that another time.
Cool.
So, okay.
Cool.
Awesome, dude. Okay, this one, my number 3. So just to kind of let you guys know, I'm not a huge first-person shooter guy. Okay, I like if it is, I like it to be a single player. Like for example, Metroid Prime is a great example of it's an adventure game, but it's first person. It's not multiplayer.
Something more story driven.
Yeah, and Metroid. It's not Metroid Prime, by the way, just to let you know. But that's the example of what I like. And so obviously last year during quarantine, I bought 2 games. The first one was Animal Crossing: New Horizons. Great game, great music actually. That almost made the list.
Yeah, that game does have.
Yeah, it does. It's just it makes you feel good. It just makes you happy, and then you turn it off I should probably turn it back on and listen to the music. But my number 3 I bought on the same day, so I spent $120. It's Doom Eternal. I mean, dude, that game, dude. I'm a big heavy metal guy, and I feel like a lot of my friends have outgrown it. Not outgrown it, but they just don't listen as much as I do anymore. And I like to change my music taste every once in a while, but I do love metal. Dude, the Doom Eternal soundtrack literally sounds like something off of a metalcore, Killswitch Engage album.
Oh, really?
And it's so much fun slaying zombies too. Because sometimes I'll put on my Spotify and play games while my music's going, but with Doom I don't have to do that. It's literally just the chunkiest that's literally breakdowns and riffs while you're slaying demons.
It's so fitting of Doom.
It is, and it's so...
That's a good soundtrack for that.
Yeah, and the campaign was great. Again, I didn't feel like I was the Doom Slayer, but when it comes to, when I go on walks or I go on a drive, I literally will just put on the Doom soundtrack because it's so cool. I'm like, dude, this is, something I would listen to even if it wasn't a video game. If someone released an instrumental of, hey, this is my new project, check it out, instantly would put on my Spotify workout playlist.
Oh, heck yeah.
Dude, it's great. The Doom from 2016 and the Doom Eternal, the new one, they're pretty similar, but there's a really cool song in the second one that's just I'm like, dude, I just want to do a mosh pit in my room. It's so good. So number 3 for me, Doom Eternal. Doom doesn't resonate with me, but the music just destroys. It's awesome. Just awesome music.
Dang, I still haven't played Doom. I need to play that just for the music now.
It's pretty cheap now. The first one is literally $10 from 2016, super cheap, and Doom Eternal just went on sale. I think it's $30. So I mean, it's
sick.
If you wanted to check it out.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. I mean, dude, honestly, if I'm being real right now, sometimes I just play games for the music. If there's a game that's it's like a good game, like it's decent.
Yeah.
But if it has like killer music, I'm like, you know what? I'll stick along for the ride for a little
yeah,
bit.
dude, for sure, man.
Like I'm just that much of a musical person. I guess I get really like I'll make some of my decisions based on the music.
That's a good idea for sure, dude. There's actually one game on here that I'll talk about on my list that literally the music changed the game for me and turned it into a masterpiece.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, and we'll talk about that once I get to it. But I think it's your turn. Yeah, it's your turn. Number 4.
So number 4. So this brings me to when I was talking about how some of the music in games, the music makes some of the decisions that I make when I play a game.
Yeah.
This isn't the only reason why I play these games, but like because the story is amazing. But Final Fantasy, just basically any Final Fantasy.
I was gonna say which one.
Yeah. I mean,
good choice. That's a real. I had a feeling that'd be on your list.
I mean, so I know a lot of people probably would say like 7 has the best music, or
like
even,
the remake or or is it I guess.
Honestly, I don't even know. But
I haven't
the remake has great music. I will say that.
I need to play that. You said you could play it kind of just by itself.
Yeah, you can. I mean, it's just a remake. It's not.
Because I don't know anything about Final Fantasy. I heard it's like not the full Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I think they're like releasing it in chapters or something. I'm not really
makes sense.
Sure. I haven't even beat the game yet.
That's cool. I need to check it out. But
yeah, I did. That's kind of lame. But like, yeah, it seems like that they're releasing it. Like they're gonna release a next, like an expansion or something, or just like the second half of the game. I don't know. It's probably just to make more money off the game.
Of course, yeah.
But yeah, basically, you're not gonna get like the entire story playing the game. Like you're gonna have to wait. Like once you beat the game in its current state.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna have to wait for them to release like the rest of it. So,
nice.
Yeah, you're not gonna know like everything that's going on, but I mean basically it'll tell you the majority of the story, but like if you want to learn more like backstory of like where Cloud came from and all that kind of stuff, you're still gonna have to wait, I guess, because the original game just had so much going on it, you know. I think it had like 2 discs or 3 discs or something like that.
Wow,
so.
that's crazy, dude. Dang.
So yeah, and I think they're just kind of keeping that same vibe, but anyways, going back to the matter at hand. So Final Fantasy 7 had really good music, but it's not my favorite. Also, 10 also has really good music. Mm-hmm. That 2 Xanarcan or something like that. That song is a really beautiful piano solo. So if you like piano music, definitely check that song out.
Yeah.
Super, super deep, super emotional. Really, just really good stuff. But I think, and this is probably a not super popular opinion, but Final Fantasy 13 is probably my favorite. Just like game wise, it's probably my favorite for multiple reasons. And like I said, this is probably an unpopular opinion because a lot of people didn't like this game, but the music in the game is really good. It's just really good. It's just like all Final Fantasy music. It's just that type of music where you just like you hear it and you just turn into like a little anime boy, you know? And you just wanna get sad and just watch some really sad movies and just feel your emotions.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah, man, that music is great.
Do you do that
all the time?
You watch sad movies? I
love sad movies. You didn't know that?
I actually didn't know that.
Oh no, dude! Okay. Well, now you know. I love sad movies. I love so. I mean, I just go through these phases, you know. I'll turn into a little anime boy, and then I'll start watching like Studio Ghibli movies, you know, like Spirited Away.
Yeah. Okay.
Such a good movie.
Is Ponyo part of that? Remember that movie?
Yeah, that's a Studio Ghibli movie.
Dude, we died at that movie. That's still fun.
I don't know. Yeah, that was probably one of my least favorite Studio Ghibli movies.
Hilarious.
But yeah, no, I just really like sad movies, man. Like
I actually didn't know that, to be honest.
Some real good movies that are really sad, and those are probably my favorite movies, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, but like some really old ones though, like what was that one? Well, like I guess we're talking about like Japanese stuff, like anime. Grave of the Fireflies. If you wanna get real sad and depressed and just wanna die, basically, that's a good movie. That's a real good movie.
Dang.
It's about Japan and like the like when America bombed Japan and stuff.
Oh, okay.
During like the war and all that, and like these kids, they like basically turn homeless, and it just real tragic. It gets real tragic. Just watch the movie. We're not even talking about movies right now. We're talking about music.
I know. We're gonna do like a top 10 movies next time.
Yeah, dude.
Or top 10 sad movies.
Top 10 sad movies. Yeah, I got some movies for that.
Dang. All right.
Yeah,
dude.
but yeah, no. If you like sad, emotional soundtracks, and I mean, to be honest though, Final Fantasy doesn't just have sad music. It's just the sad music in the game is just freaking phenomenal. You know? Phenomenal. It just is, man. It's just really good. Yeah. But there is also like really happy tracks, like the Chocobo theme. You know, it's just like boop 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 boop. You know, it's just like super cheery kind of thing.
Nice.
Obviously, I did a horrible impression of it.
I thought that sounded pretty good.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Dude.
You think everything I do sounds good. So you're very biased. So
that's true. I think Miguel's a wonderful human. So
you're a wonderful human.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. That sounded really I really do appreciate it.
I know.
Yeah.
I appreciate you too. It's all good.
So, just make sure, you're just saying Final Fantasy in general.
Just in general, yeah.
Okay.
13's probably my favorite if I have to choose a favorite.
Okay. Nice.
But yeah, just in general, Final Fantasy is great.
Awesome. Okay. Number 4. Okay. Number 4 for me is Uncharted 4. I did not plan that intentionally. Number 4 is Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. Now, I am an advocate thinking Uncharted is like the best game series. Not because like honestly it's like it's gameplay we've seen before. It's like a cover shooter game, but it's like what gets me about Uncharted is just the characters, and especially in this game at number 4, dude, I have the soundtrack downloaded on my phone and I listen to it. It's so good. They have obviously Uncharted plays like a movie, and so literally it sounds like a movie soundtrack. Like in the beginning of the game, you're driving this boat, like a high-speed boat chase with guns going. It's like this epic music. You're like, whoa, this sounds like something I could hear in IMAX and I would just freak out. They also have sad moments where pretty much in the game there's like a plot twist of like the main character lies to his wife and she finds out. And the music there, you're just so devastated because I've grown up with these characters, and you're like, to see the devastation of like lying to your spouse, and I was just like, it really hits. I'm like, wow. And then the very end, there's this really cool, it's like a pirate movie, where at the very end of the game, like, you swing down on your, like, what do you call it? Like the...
It was like a rope thing? Lasso?
Yeah, kind of like it has like a hook to it, and anyway, yeah, like a rope, I guess.
Yeah.
But like, anyway,
I don't know.
There's this scene, and it gets me every time, where you grab onto something, and then you jump down, it looks like from a bird's eye view, and you go down, just go into this epic, just like gunfight to save your brother, and that's where I was like, okay, this is like literally, like I'm playing a movie. I think Uncharted is actually better than some of the action movies that we're getting today, but you get to play
totally.
it.
Yeah.
And then there's a really cool end boss fight where he's literally doing a sword fight with the main enemy. The music there is just so good. The music hits every point. It has the really upbeat, cool music. It has the emotional music. It's got the action adventure elements. Uncharted 4, in my opinion, is legitimately a masterpiece in every sense of the word. Story, controls, music. That game is like a 10 out of 10 for me. I love Uncharted 4. It's my favorite of the 4.
I mean, that game does have just in like
the graphics too are incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. Yeah. So I'm just like, wow. I don't know, how does Naughty Dog keep doing it? How do they keep being better than everybody else when it comes to everything?
They do. They just make really good games.
They do.
I think it just comes down to that they really care. You know,
gosh, they do.
Really care about the game that they're making and wanting to make. Wanting to make a good game and with the actually good story. You know.
And this
whereas
game
other companies are sure they want to make a good game, but they also want to make money. You know.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know.
Seriously,
that plays a big part of it.
Yeah, like for real, everything about Uncharted 4 to me is a masterpiece. 10 out of 10 in every sense of the word. So, Uncharted 4.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right. Number 5. Awesome.
All right. I think I just deleted my. No,
that's super awkward. I was like, we got to make something up.
I'm actually I could probably come up with these by memory.
Yeah.
But to be honest, this was kind of a hard list to make because there's actually a lot of games that have really good music.
Yeah, it really does.
It's hard to narrow it down to just 10.
Yeah.
But, so I'll go with Elder Scrolls, the Elder Scrolls games.
Whoa,
just
nice.
I mean, I didn't play like the first couple ones, but like from Morrowind to like Skyrim and stuff.
I haven't even played Morrowind. I've played Oblivion and Skyrim.
Yeah, I mean those 3 games though, they're great games, but the music is just amazing.
It's epic.
Some of it's epic. Skyrim, I know a lot of people would probably choose Skyrim as their favorite, but for me it was Oblivion, just because I think it just, I don't know, something about the vibe. A lot of the tracks on that, especially when you're just like free roaming in the woods, like the music is just really peaceful, and there's just like this vibe. You just hear like this violin, I think it's a violin or like a flute, and you just hear this really peaceful music as you're wandering around in the forest, and then you just kind of like run into a bear or something, and then all of a sudden the music changes to this like epic combat music.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It's just, but yeah, honestly, I think the chill music in the game is what really gets to me. It's just like when you're just wandering around in the woods and it's just super peaceful, and in the game it's like nice and sunny, and especially if you're playing on PC with like mass graphics, you know, it's not like, like the graphics aren't like amazing anymore, but at the time it was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
And it's just like great music, and it really just kind of captures that feeling of just wandering around in the woods and freaking just exploring,
Like being a kid, or
that magic of exploring new places and just checking out what's there and finding like random treasure somewhere.
That's true. Did we ever play in the forest?
Play in the forest? What?
Like, did we ever go on adventures in the forest? I don't think we did.
I don't know if we did. I mean, I remember as a kid doing that, just like.
Yeah, I don't think we did. I've done it before.
I don't think we personally did.
Maybe we should change that sometime.
Yeah, dude, let's go on a hike or something.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, hopefully when places open up, we can go do that. That would be nice. That would be really cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Totally.
Great choice, dude. That's awesome. It's funny, dude. Actually, I've been playing Skyrim on the Switch, and it runs really good, and the music's awesome. Like, it's so good,
man.
dude.
Skyrim's got great music.
I'm super stoked for the new one. They don't have a name for it yet, but I'm sure it'll be just even better. And that might be a Xbox exclusive, because, again, it's Bethesda.
No! Wait, what? Is it really?
Yeah, because, like, Xbox bought Bethesda for, like, $7 billion, probably more than that.
Oh, no.
Well, I mean, you just gotta buy an Xbox. Or you get it on PC, but I don't have a PC.
Oh, no.
Well, we don't know if that's true yet, though. I don't know.
That's true.
Because they're doing a bunch of games, but a lot of... Yeah, I hope it goes to PlayStation 5. That would be...
yeah, what the heck?
I don't know. We'll see what happens, but...
Dang.
I don't know. I'll keep you informed.
Yeah, man. You're my video game news guy.
I am. That and movies. Probably more movies than video games, but... Alright, so this one... are you finished? I'm sorry.
No, yeah, we're good.
Okay, I don't want to cut you off. So this one, again, the game's controversial, but I played it again, and I downloaded the soundtrack on Spotify, and dude, I love the soundtrack. I'm gonna go Last of Us Part 2. And again, I'm not talking about the game so much. I'm talking about the music. Same with Uncharted. It's from the same people who made it's Naughty Dog. Dude, the music is just so good. The Last of Us 2 did make me cry like twice.
Oh, really?
The first game made me cry 3 times. This game made me cry twice. But again, when it needs to be intense, the music's intense. You're fighting different types of like liberation fronts, the zombies and like a bunch of other people, and the music just works. It's so like it's suspenseful. It's like that feeling where you get in your stomach, like that anxiety kind of feeling of like you're in a bad situation.
Oh yeah.
And that game delivers on that time. The music definitely enhances the mood. It also has some moments of, I mean, I'm sure Joel dies, and that's this game's been out for months, so that's if you haven't heard it, then whatever.
Oh no, yeah, I've heard the spoilers.
Yeah, so the music for that when they bury it's just so emotional. There's a part at the end where Ellie goes back out to kill Abby, and it's just the music there. It's just so like it's emotional. And I know a lot of people. Like that. Yeah, it's The Last of Us 1 was an emotional experience. Like it really. is one of the best games, best stories in games that I played.
Yeah, I remember crying when his daughter died.
Dude, like, right? Whoa. I remember. I think
that happened too soon.
I think I text you saying, I don't know if I can finish this.
We're like 10 minutes into the game and I'm already about to cry.
Dude, I cried at that part. I cried at the part with I don't remember. It was like Henry and those black guys, and then the brother becomes infected.
Yeah.
And he shoots his brother and he kills himself. I'm like, that sucked. I was like, oh, that's so much. Then the very end when he went to go save Ellie. Because that's like his daughter.
Yeah.
Totally emotional. And again, I know a lot of people. Playing the game again, I played it with different eyes, saying like, I don't see the game as a revenge story. I kind of see it more about a forgiveness, kind of like Ellie needs to forgive. Because they're in the end, they're both Abby and Ellie. They're kind of the same. They're both just bad people. Like obviously they killed and again. There's just so many things about it that I could talk about. I need to make a whole podcast on Last of Us 2. But I liked it the second time around. I watched like a chronological, like there's a lot of placement issues with the story. And after watching it in order, I do think the story is a little bit better than people give it credit for. This game has been there's been like death threats on this game. Like people threaten to kill the director and the actors because it's so controversial. I'm like, guys, come on, it's just a game.
I mean, at the end of the day,
it's literally
just
about
a
video game. Yeah, don't
make your own game if it didn't go the way you wanted it to.
That's exactly what I'm like. Make your own game, go to school, make your game, and let it be. But the music again hits every emotional element, emotional action part. Everything about it, the music is again perfect. The game's not perfect, but the music to me is great, and it is very good.
Cool. Okay.
Hey guys, taking a quick break from the episode. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far. We're going to do a musical segment here. I used to do it before, kind of ran into some issues with it here, but I'm going to start doing the music part of it again. Today we're going to be listening to Era's song called Snowblood. This is a brand new song coming out from their self-titled album, which drops on March 19th. This is a metalcore song. This is my favorite type of genre of music. So if you like the song, make sure that you follow them on Spotify, buy some merch, buy the CD, if you do enjoy this type of music. So again, without further ado, this is Snowblood by Era.
What the
right, so Last of Us was my number 5. And so, Miguel, we're getting down to the last couple of ones. So you are up, my dude. We are number 6, I guess you could say. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. So, I guess then, I think I actually might have... No, I haven't talked about this one. Anyways, okay, so this one is called Einhander. It's a really...
Wait, what's it called?
Einhander.
Einhander?
Yeah, Einhander. I think it's German. I don't know.
What
really.
system?
PS1. It's a PS1 game.
We're jumping back in the day.
Yeah, we're going back in time here. Back in the days of PlayStation 1.
Back in time.
Fast-paced techno ruled the world, of video games. Like, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this game is like... It's like a very arcadey game. It's kind of like you're like this little spaceship and you just shoot stuff. It's like one of those like bullet hell shooters. Do you know what that is?
No.
It's where you just like shoot stuff. Like Cuphead. That's like a bullet hell shooter.
That game brings back a lot of bad memories, but I understand.
So yeah, I actually love those types of games.
Cuphead's too hard. It's too
I think it's just right.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's easier than freaking Dark Souls.
Well, like, that's on a whole different.
That's what I'm saying. It's like Cuphead is difficult, but like you could beat it.
Like I had to go.
Dark Souls is like
I had to go to therapy.
You
for
must
Cuphead.
hate yourself.
I had to go to therapy for Cuphead.
Really?
Yeah, they're like I can't handle this. They're like, sir, it's just a game. No, I'm just kidding. My insurance wouldn't cover that.
We don't cover Cuphead.
We've
been getting a lot of complaints about that,
Cuphead.
That's not covered on the insurance.
But I got Regents. No, that's stupid. I wish I can cut that out, but I can't. Anyway, Miguel, continue. I apologize.
It's all good. Okay. Einhander. It's a game where you shoot stuff, and the music in it's really cool. It's basically all I have to say about that one.
You're gonna have to show me it because I've never heard of it.
It's did you ever have a PlayStation 1?
No, my cousin did.
Okay.
But he didn't have that game. He played like Twisted Metal and Scooby-Doo Cyber Chase.
Yeah. So I guess, people who had a PlayStation 1 probably got that demo disc that came with it. And that game, a demo of the game comes on that disc. And so probably a lot of people have played the game. They just kind of forgot about it. But that game lives on in my heart. Like, I never forgot about that game. Because that game has such cool music. It's like, if you like techno music, it's like very like... old school, like arcadey techno music. Nice. But it's really catchy. It's like some really good stuff. So if you're into that kind of like, I don't know, not even drum and bass, but yeah, like trance, drum and bassy type of just old school techno music.
You're gonna have to show me like some gameplay. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, very fast paced, very energetic, just a really feel good vibe, But it's definitely like old school.
So it's kind of like me with Doom. It's just kind of like cool.
Yeah, it's kind of... Yeah, I mean, also
like
it's just kind of like... Maybe I kind of like to listen to that type of music when I was younger.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like people like Pendulum or like The Prodigy, like drum and bass type of people. Like just that old school...
That's what you listen to as a
rave
kid?
Scene.
Really?
Dude, I listen to everything.
That's weird, dude. I mean, I must have been... We are so different as kids because I listened to the SpongeBob SquarePants movie soundtrack. And then I listened to VeggieTales' greatest hits. Larry boy, he's something. Like that's what I listened to.
You listened to that in middle school?
Yeah. I mean, what else would I was supposed to listen to?
I don't know. I listened to like Green Day and Linkin Park.
That's what I listened to VeggieTales and SpongeBob. But no, Weird Al too. And I remember
you introduced me to Weird Al.
Sorry about that. But no, I was
he had some funny songs.
Well, because you told me about, you're like, dude, Linkin Park put out a new song. I'm like, I don't know who that is. It was What I've Done. And obviously, it's one of my favorite songs by them. But I remember dude, Linkin. I'm like, I don't know.
You don't know Linkin Park, man?
Yeah, I listened to
Metallica, dude.
I did like. I got into Metallica later though. Them, and like Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
Then I got into like Slipknot and some other stuff, and then anyway. That's what I listened to when I was younger. VeggieTales and SpongeBob, like weird kid music. I don't know if you knew that. Like my CD player, bring it to school. Yeah,
I remember when I first met you. You had like the SpongeBob soundtrack sitting on your nightstand.
Come on, man.
And did you have like the SpongeBob like radio thing? The beep.
Yeah, you remember that?
SpongeBob
Yeah.
you had that. Okay.
That was me. I had that.
Yeah. Okay, that was you.
Yeah.
That's awesome, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. It's just freaking side tangent.
Yep.
But like, I had that like that Nickelodeon alarm clock thing. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
I
but
probably
like,
do.
This Nick is purple. It has like the orange Nickelodeon logo on the speaker.
Oh my god.
And like it has like this little like green
electric
beam thing that like
I know what that
up.
is. Yeah.
And it has like different alarms. And it's like it has like the nuke 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 nuke. You know, like it had that, and you would wake up to that.
You're like, what a great way to start my day.
Yeah, no, I literally thought that was the coolest way to wake up. I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna wake up happy to go to school to that.
Oh,
you know?
you woke up happy to go to... I didn't. I was like...
That's just this dumb lies I would tell myself to keep going through my day.
Yeah, dude. But you always knew that you can get up and listen to Nickelodeon.
For real, dude.
You were like, okay, well, maybe...
Man.
Maybe we should try that as an adult. Maybe that would help me get up better. I get up okay, I guess, but we should try that. Do you have the clock still?
No.
Oh.
Why? I mean, it's probably like an antique now. We're getting that old, dude.
Oh, don't say that.
Can you believe it?
Oh gosh.
Our parents are probably listening to this. Like, what a bunch of goobers.
My parents listen to it. They're gonna be like, yeah, right.
Yeah, I know.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Okay.
My turn.
Your turn.
So this is the game I was telling you about that I think is, when it comes to music, it's a masterpiece.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not my favorite game in this genre, but the music is the best out of any game I played, and that is Super Mario Galaxy. Seriously, the orchestra music is every galaxy, there's like a ton of them, has different music. Mm-hmm. The boss fights have different music. When you fought Bowser, this is the first time I was like, I might lose. And I was like, this is like, I felt like I was actually needed to save the princess, because that's like the story in every Mario game. But I'm just like, wow, dude, the music. I mean, the game's obviously great too. Like, it's literally like a 9. That was my favorite game on the Wii, besides like Guitar Hero 3. I mean,
cool. Man.
But dude, yeah, there's not much to say about it. Mario Galaxy has the best music out of any Mario game. I think Odyssey is the better game, because I just like, everything about it is great. But the music in Mario Galaxy, especially because I bought the 3D All-Stars for the Switch. I had like the Super Mario 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy. So I replayed Galaxy, and I was like, this is why I love this game. The graphics are great, and the music is just stellar. Like 11 out of 10 for the music. Cool. Seriously. There's not much to say about that. Other than that, I think it's the best soundtrack of any video game ever, in my opinion.
Okay, yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Mario has great music. I
have to agree with you there. Like, Mario does have some good music.
And it's so iconic. It doesn't matter what game it is, too. It could be the da-da-da-da-da-da, or it could be from Super Mario 64, the dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Like, just everything. Like, it's Mario.
Yeah, totally.
The impact that Mario's made on the video game industry, especially with, like, Super 64, even Super Mario Bros. For the NES. And that came out after the video game crash or whatever, and, like, that game saved video games pretty much. And then Super Mario 64 was like the first big 3D game, and that pioneered the games today for 3D. I mean, it's just much that Mario has done that people take for granted. Because like, oh, it's just Mario. But dude, you don't realize what Mario has done for
it was like the most popular platformer, like when the first
ever
came out,
and then still, you can show anybody. It doesn't matter if they're 3 or 85. You show them a picture of Mario, they're gonna know who it is.
Totally.
Absolutely.
Totally.
But again, that was another side tangent. Mario Galaxy, the music is so good.
Yeah.
So good, man. Oh, everything about it is great.
Yeah, it's just that catchy stuff that like sticks in your head,
It is.
And you can quit playing it, and like the next day it's still like playing in your head.
That is also too, and I've always wanted to do this, and I know they've done it. They won't do it for Galaxy anymore, but they actually have played the music live at like an actual where you go see plays.
Oh,
so
really?
like they've done the orchestra of Super Mario Galaxy. They've done it with Zelda. They've done it with all these Nintendo games. I think it would be amazing. That'd be like one of the only shows I would want to go to and like just go listen to the orchestra music. Okay. Would be something like Mario or Zelda or
I think in Japan they
I'm
do
sure
do that.
They do it
I've seen YouTube videos of them.
Yeah, they do it for like they do it for Star Wars and stuff, which I think it'd be cool to go see something, but I would literally dress up in some nice clothes and go watch people just play Mario music.
Dude, invite me. I'll go.
You down?
I'm so down.
All right, COVID, go away, so we can
Right.
we can go see these.
Yeah, for real.
All right, awesome. All right, your turn, dude. Number 7. Yeah, we're getting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I know you played this one before, so I'm gonna see if you agree with me on this one. So, Sonic Unleashed. Do you remember playing that game?
Oh my gosh.
Sonic Unleashed.
That is like one of the half of a best Sonic game I've ever
Right.
played.
For real.
Like, no, dude. No, go ahead.
So,
go
like,
ahead.
I mean, the game itself wasn't, like, my favorite Sonic game ever, but, like, it was fun. It was a fun game.
The running segments, like, those are still to this day, the best.
Yeah.
But then you have to play that
Like,
stupid werehog.
Yeah, like, the game
Ruined
had
it.
something great going, and then they tried to, like, they tried to mix it up. They tried something new. And
Yeah.
it was just kind of like, what are you trying to do? Like, this isn't Sonic. This isn't why we play Sonic games,
Right.
Yeah. But the music, holy cow, man.
It's so good.
It's amazing.
It is.
It's amazing. It's
wow.
just like,
Good choice,
wow.
dude.
I mean, because
wouldn't
they
even
have
thought of
some really interesting themes in, like, the Windmill Isle theme or something.
Yeah.
Or, like, when you're... I don't even
Sonic
remember
Unleashed
the
is the
names.
one too. I remember my favorite. There's like I don't want to say like a China level, but it looks like you're like in a Japanese garden.
Yeah.
That music. Like,
and the music
rocks.
to that, it's just like...
Rocks, dude.
And they have, like the nighttime levels, too, in the music.
Yeah.
And it's
Oh,
just,
yeah.
like, super chill.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know. It's just that... I don't have a ton to say about it, but it's just, like... There's some jazzy songs in that...
There is.
In that game that just... It's like, holy cow. Like, I wish I knew more music like that, or, like,
sure.
more artists that play that type of music.
Yeah.
Because I want to hear more of that.
It's
like,
good,
I really
dude.
want to find out, like, who can...
Good
if there's
choice,
some
dude.
artists that play that style of
Dang,
music,
dude.
because that's some cool, catchy stuff. Really
man.
cool.
Sonic made the list. That's awesome. I'm
Yeah.
glad he did because he's not on my list. So, I know it's funny. I thought honorable mention, I guess, for both of us. I think it's a better game. The music's more of like nostalgia because you play different Sonic levels. Remember Sonic Generations? Where you play as little Sonic and then the 3D Sonic.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they have like City Escape. They have stuff from the Sonic 06 game, which that's one of the worst. Like, that's my go-to worst game of all time. But had some good music.
But they had some really...
Sonic Unleashed was really good music, but I think Generations is the better game.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, but I understand. We're doing music, not a game itself. But.
No, but yeah, that just Sonic... in general, because a lot of the Sonics just have, like, a wide array of music.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just, like, one style. Like, there's, like, some levels have, like,
tons.
freaking punk rock music.
Yeah.
You know? And, like...
Yeah, dude.
It's just weird, like, the way they do the music in that game, but it works. It works really well for a Sonic game.
Do you remember, I think it was actually with Pokemon you said it, where you said it sounds like sometimes... It sounds like a Christian song. Do you remember that song?
Like the Pokemon themes?
Yeah, but I'm getting back to Sonic. Where do you remember the City Escape song? It sounds like something that a Christian band was like rolling around and like follow my rainbow.
Yeah.
Like, this is so like that just reminds me of like God's Mighty Warrior kind of band, like that cheesy band name with the cheesy song like Follow My Rainbow or something.
Yeah, so definitely some of the songs are kind of hit or miss.
But that's so iconic
that's
in
Sonic
the wrong
for
way.
you. Like,
Yeah.
it's just so fitting of that cheesy, like, Sonic, because at the end of the day, it's kind of like a kid's game,
Oh, 100%. It's
so
still fun.
It does just have, like, some cheesy...
totally.
cheesy parts to it. And the music kind of goes along with it. There's just some cheesy songs.
Oh, yeah, dude.
But,
good memories, man, with Sonic games, for sure. Good choice. I didn't expect that, so that's awesome. So my next one, this is actually based on nostalgia. I had to put a nostalgic one in here. This is like... The music, to me, I can just hum it, and it's just so much fun. It's Paper Mario for the Nintendo 64.
Oh, okay.
I love me some... I love Paper Mario, dude. The first one, me and my sisters grew up on. We love it. It's just... All the music there is just... It's so just friendly. And it's just light, and it's just fun. When you get to the boss fights, they're really cool, but it's just like do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't sound great when I do it, but mainly for nostalgic reasons, I'll say Paper Mario 64. It's not my favorite Paper Mario game, but the music in it, to me, it just reminds me of good times I had with my sisters, and we still actually occasionally play it because it's on the Wii U virtual shop, so sometimes we'll just plug it in and we'll just play through it. Yeah, and we can beat it in like less than 6 hours. My sisters, they know every. I'm like, dude, we should speedrun this. See if we can do it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But yeah, we love that. My sister, she does not play video games, but she loves that game. And we go over like how to beat the bosses and how to like. It's just to me, it's just a really good memory I have with my sisters growing up playing it, and just still to this day, I still love playing that game.
Yeah.
So Paper Mario and Nintendo 64, mainly for nostalgic reasons, but also just a really great game.
I mean, it counts. I mean, this list is, again, it's not like a top 10 list. It's more of just like our top favorites.
For sure. Absolutely. Yeah. This is not of all time based on, it's just our personal,
this is what we like.
I assume
some of these are definitely based on nostalgia, for sure.
Absolutely.
It's just like, Spyro is my nostalgic one. It's just...
Absolutely, dude.
Sometimes I just literally just play that game to listen to the music, Yeah,
man. It's just that's okay.
One of those things.
That is A-okay. That's awesome, dude. All right, man. You are up. We got three more.
Oh, yeah. Let me look at this list here.
I'm excited.
Okay.
Why are you laughing? Am I gonna laugh?
Oh, because this is one that I kind of got back into just recently. Like, I've been playing it, like, right now. I've been playing it.
Okay.
It's a racing game, Ridge Racer. Have you ever played Ridge Racer?
I've heard of it, yeah.
I feel like nobody plays Ridge Racer.
Maybe I've heard of it. Maybe I think of something else.
No,
is it old? Is it old, or is it like 2000s, or is it like?
I mean, they kind of just make. They just kind of make the games like, it's like the same game every time, basically. Like, I don't know. It was an older game. I think the last one they made was on PS3. So I mean, it is kind of old-ish. I was thinking of the one for. It's a different game. I don't think I know. It was from like the Nintendo, like, remember the one you had to collect those little yellow flags. I'm thinking of something else. I don't think I know it. I don't know what Ridge. You have to show me that too. So. Yeah. But the music's cool. Yeah. So Ridge Racer as a whole is just it's like a really basic racing game.
Yeah.
So this is kind of like what I was talking about earlier. Like, sometimes there's games that are just like they're good, like they're kind of fun, but they're not like anything special.
Right.
But the music is so good that I just like keep playing it.
Oh yeah.
Because the music is just that great.
Totally, dude.
And so yeah, this Ridge Racer just has a specific Ridge Racer though. Like the one on PS1 that came out on the PS1 is like the soundtrack. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Ridge Racer like Type 4 or R4 or something like that. But anyways, like the soundtrack for that was like just the most energetic but like chill at the same time. It's like very fast-paced techno, but with like chill jazz music going along with it. Like, it's like a nice little
interesting
hybrid
for a racing
of both
game.
of those genres.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, and so like the result is basically like the chillest racing game you'll ever play. Like, it's just kind of fun because it's like usually you play racing games because you're like, you're racing, you're going super fast. You know, you're like. Freaking Burnout's like crazy,
or like
you literally crash
Storm.
into your enemies and stuff.
Yeah,
like it's intense, it's hectic. But like Ridge Racer is literally just like you're just going, you're just going, you're cruising, You are racing. You're trying to beat the people that you're racing against. But it's mainly just about drifting through the curves, and it just makes some really cool scenes. Like they have a really cool replay feature where you can replay all your races, and like it just makes really good scenes because the music in it is awesome, and so you can kind of just make like a racing music video of you just cruising down the track and drifting all the curves.
Nice.
It's just such a weird game because it's like it's so peaceful because of the music. Like you're just racing, but at the same time you're chilling.
Yeah.
You're chilling and racing at the same time.
Let's show me that. I kind of want to see that after. So
yeah.
Cool, man. That's a cool choice. Again, it's kind of cool because a lot of these games I haven't heard of, and so it's like, dang, that's actually.
Yeah. But again, that was for PS1, like the Ridge Racer on the PS1, which is kind of like dated now. But they did release, like they've made new Ridge Racers, right? But they also, because the music was so good, it has kind of like a cult following, so they kind of added like a DLC just to add cool. all the old music to the new games. Mm-hmm. So like I think the one on the Vita, they made one for the Vita, and they have all this DLC where you can just download all the old music.
Oh, cool!
So you can get the greatness of like the better graphics and all that stuff with the old music, just because the old music was that good.
Nice, that's pretty cool.
So,
music made a big impact.
For real,
that's awesome.
It did.
Dude.
So yeah, that would be if you want to play Ridge Racer. Not that I honestly don't even know if I recommend it to anybody, but if you want to just chill and race and listen to some really cool music. That's a good game.
Nice. Awesome. Cool, dude. Yeah, well, you'll have to show me that after. I like to check it out. So, awesome, dude. My next one, I mean, this is going to be on the list for sure. Batman Arkham City.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dude. I mean, that game was the soundtrack to my 2011. I remember I bought that game when my mom told me I couldn't because I was failing math. Like, you have to get your grade up before you get it. I'm like, oh, no problem. I just told her, I was like, hey, I'll just buy it, and then you can just hold on to it for me. She's like, okay. And then, of course, I found it, and I've played it, but that's a little backstory that my mom was not not happy. Yeah, but no, for real, the music is great. Batman's my favorite hero, and the music in that game, again, the fight scenes, I hate, it's so cheesy, but when I played that game in particular, like, Arkham Asylum's good. I have problems with Arkham Knight, which is not a bad game, but I got some problems with it. But Arkham City, I legitimately feel like I'm Batman.
Oh, wow.
And I've been wanting to feel that way ever since I saw The Dark Knight in 2008. But I love...
That was a good movie, though.
Yeah, it was a good movie. Remember you didn't want to check it out?
Yeah, I remember.
I'm just
I thought it was going to suck.
I
honestly thought I was so wrong. I thought it was going to suck.
I'm just kidding.
I've never been more wrong in my life, though.
I know, and that's okay. I still love you. But...
Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made that day on July 14th, 2008. I remember the day, too. Anyway, I know, that's bad. But,
dang!
Oh, yeah, dude. But no, for Batman Arkham City, it's the best superhero game that I played. Again, the music's great. Everything, like the Joker theme is just so, like, haunting. Everything about it just rocks. So, again, I felt like Batman. The music enhanced it. And now our city needs a Dark Knight, and it's going to be me. And you're gonna be my sidekick.
You're my Dark Knight. So I had to.
Are you gonna be then?
I had to.
Are you my Robin? No, that's dumb. That doesn't work.
It doesn't go that. It doesn't.
Right.
It doesn't work that way.
How about this? You'll always be my. No, it's not Robin Hood. That's a Disney character, isn't it? I always said you're gonna be my Robin Hood.
To my Little John. The Robin Hood to my Little John?
What? I don't. What's a Little John? Is that a rapper?
No, dude, it's his sidekick.
Oh!
Robin Hood and Little John running through the forest. You know the theme?
No, I don't.
Bro! I guess I'm the only one. Alright. Nobody remembers Robin Hood.
Hold on, is that the Disney one, or is that like there's like a Disney Robin Hood? I think I've seen that, but there's like some live action. I don't know.
The old like animated, like I think it was a hand drawn.
It was Disney, Robin like a Hood. Fox or something.
Yeah, he was like a fox, and there's like this rooster is like playing the banjo, and he was like whistling. I can't whistle, but it goes like.
To be honest, I don't think it was a classic of mine, so I don't know.
Bro,
it's like we're going to get together and watch.
My heart.
Don't go breaking my heart. All right.
Okay, we're done with that one.
We have two more. With the. Okay.
No. Where are we?
We have two more, so number 9.
Okay, is it your turn or my turn?
I just went, so it's your turn.
Okay.
I said Batman. Yeah.
Okay. Where are we?
We're at my house.
Oh, dang! Get out of here.
Get out, yeah. Man.
Okay. Oh man. Okay, so I talked about this one with you a little bit. I still think you should try the game out because I think you might like it, but it's a really weird game. I really like weird games, I guess.
And sad movies. I didn't know that.
Bro, I thought you knew.
I didn't. That's all right. I'm not mad. I was just shocked me. I didn't know.
Yeah, well, now I gotta make a list of that because, like, I'm trying to think of more sad movies that I really like that I know that you might like because they're just good movies.
Yeah.
But
okay.
Anyways, back. We're back. Okay, so this game is Nier Automata. So
you did tell me about that.
Yeah. I was talking about this one, and I'm not even gonna try to explain the game, but the music is just fantastic. You know, it's just fantastic, cause it's like it's epic. It's got some really epic songs. It's got some really like emotional stuff. Some good like kind of like more Final Fantasy-esque, you know, type of music.
Yeah.
But you know, like I think the real kickers are the really epic ones. Like especially when you're doing like the boss battles. Some of these boss battles in the game are really cool, where you're like fighting like this huge like robotic opera singer who like freaking shoots all these crazy things at you while you're trying to kill her, obviously.
Right.
And but it goes along to the music because she's an opera singer, so she's like singing the song basically, and it like all her attacks go to the music. Oh, and cool. You kind of have to like go along with the music and just kind of like dodge all her attacks to the beat of the music basically, and everything's like in sync.
That's cool.
So it's like this weird like ballet while you're doing this boss battle, and it's freaking epic. And that's just like one example of like how they incorporate the music in the game, but it's really not about the music. Like the game itself is not really about the music. It just has really good music.
Nice.
And another funny thing about this music and why this game is so weird is that the composer for the music of the game, or at least like one of the singers, she's not even speaking like anything. Like it sounds like it's in a different language, but it's just gibberish.
Really?
Like, she's just saying gibberish in a lot of the songs. And some of it is, I think it's like in Japanese, but most of it is just like gibberish. And so since I don't speak Japanese, I literally don't know when she's speaking Japanese or when she's just speaking gibberish.
Interesting.
So it's weird.
That is weird.
It's so weird, but the music sounds so cool. And I've never really been one to care a lot about the lyrics in a lot of songs. If the music isn't about the lyrics, then I don't care about the lyrics. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
There's some music that's just about the music, and others are about the lyrics, and the lyrics are very important in the song. But yeah, this is one of those where it's just like, it's just an epic soundtrack, you know? Just epic. And it goes along good with like some epic boss battles in the game.
Cool, dude.
So yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Yeah.
You have to show. Maybe I'll have to check it out, dude. I think I should.
I'll just show you.
Yeah.
I'll just show you. Yeah, it's on PS4.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Check that one out later.
Awesome. Okay, so this one is super recent. My number 9 pick. I didn't really get a chance to play it because it didn't work.
Oh.
And it's
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
It's Cyberpunk 2077.
Man, I still have because I've heard the music is really good.
Well, dude, it's on. So it's funny. So I've talked about this I talked about this in 2 episodes ago with the whole Cyberpunk thing, and I've been over that already. But long story short is I only was able to get through maybe 3 hours of the game because it just kept crashing. It kept. And it just wouldn't work. It literally is unplayable on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. I heard it's a little bit better on the Pro and the Series or the Xbox One X, but not by much.
Yeah. The
PC is the only way that you can play it right now. And then I heard the version on PS5 and the new Xbox are better, still a little bit buggy, but that's besides the point.
Such a bummer, dude.
I know it is a bummer because I really wanted to play it. And I remember, though, when the game worked, I was like, wow, I can actually enjoy myself. It's at the very beginning of the game, and you have to go in. You're playing with your character that you made and this guy named Jackie, who's a really cool character. You're going in and do like a heist mission, and everything's looking all really cool with neon lights, and they're like, there he is, get him. And you start actually getting into combat. The music is so cool. It's like kind of like a mix between rock and techno a little bit.
Cool.
And like, it's so good. And it got to the point where like, okay, I just need to listen to the soundtrack. It's on Spotify. So I listened to it. Dude, it is it's not the best music I've ever heard. It's just really cool. And I cannot wait to actually play the game and have the music be a part of it. Because when you get into like gunfights, or there's a couple sequences where you do like car chases and the music is so good. I'm like, I really wish this game would work so I can experience it like with the music. Because I imagine scenarios in my head when listening to the soundtrack of like, okay, this would be really cool to experience, but I have to make it up in my head because I can't play it on my PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
But for real, like, I know Cyberpunk's going through a hard time right now and it's not playable, but, I mean, it doesn't mean the music's not great, and let me tell you, it's great. It's really cool.
Dude, I bet.
It's really
that's
cool.
What I've
you could
heard.
probably make the music from Cyberpunk. I know you're talented at making music. You could probably make something.
Shucks, dude.
Seriously, you should. You should try to do it,
Well,
man.
I want to hear it first so I can even know what
Yeah, I'll show you. I don't have the game anymore, but I can show you on, like, Spotify. But, yeah, man. So, for real, Cyberpunk, music's great. Music's really, really good. I will give it a second chance. I'm just going to wait till the upgrade comes out on PS5, like the actual upgrade. Hopefully that'll work. But I am excited to give it another shot. I really am. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm gonna give that one I'm just gonna give the soundtrack a shot.
You should.
Because I've been
it probably sounds
hearing
great
that.
in your car, dude. To be honest, it's probably gonna sound super cool.
Okay,
so
cool.
Awesome.
So it's just like rock techno.
So
there's
there's two
like EDM.
Kinda, yeah. So there's two official playlists. Well, there's two official albums of Cyberpunk. It's there's one with like licensed artists, and the other one's like original game. I'm talking about the original score is what I like.
Really?
So there's two versions of. So there's one with like licensed artists. Like remember the trailer with Keanu Reeves? Like it had the music in the back. Like that's a licensed song from somebody. But I'm talking about the original. So there's two different albums.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of music. But yeah, dude, it's really, 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 really good.
Check that one out.
Yeah, I think you'll like it. You could probably make, if not something better, I would guess, because you're super talented. Check him out.
Shoot, dude, all these compliments.
Matt Skip, right?
Yeah.
Is that your?
Yeah, Matt Skip.
Check it out on Spotify.
Don't look it up.
Apparently don't look it up.
Don't look me up yet. I gotta release my EP.
Are you almost done?
Dude, I've been saying that forever.
That's okay.
It's just.
Me too.
It will come out eventually. It's just gonna be a while.
That's all right, dude. I've been talking with one of these guys making music, and we want to put something out, but just not done yet.
Yeah, I'm still working on some lo-fi stuff. So if y'all like lo-fi, keep an eye out. Dude,
you should make your music and then put it to like a Cyberpunk video. That would be super cool.
I mean,
like just download the trailer or something, or like gameplay footage and put your music to it. That would be super tight.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
I would share that on Facebook and Instagram in a sec for you, dude.
I mean, I used to do that as a kid, honestly. Like,
dude, I did too.
Remember when we would?
I still have videos on my PlayStation 3. Yeah, dude. But I always use that one song from, what's that song? It's a Nickelback song. I'm so high, like that Hero song. I need a heat.
Yeah.
No, that's Skillet. That's wrong. Heroes. But I
know what song you're talking about though.
Oh, why did I? Stupid song. Anyway, but okay, this is it.
I really like that song when I was a kid, but
now you like it still?
No, I
we probably laugh at it now. We'll check
probably.
it out.
No, I'm just saying, like, I used to listen to that song all the time when I was a kid.
Dude, that I'm telling you, that VeggieTales and that one song.
That was your
because
library,
it was in Spider-Man 1, the original Spider-Man.
Oh,
at the very end with the Green Goblin guy.
Yeah.
Where are you, Spidey? Play the hero song for me.
Oh, jeez.
I can't, Gobby. It's too bad. What's going on?
Oh my gosh, dude.
I'm sorry.
Okay. You're a meme, bro.
I'm a living meme.
You're so funny, dude.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah,
wow.
You're giving me all these compliments. I gotta give them.
We're
back.
just compliment. I think the next time should just top 10 compliments about one another.
That's what the podcast should be called. Just two nice guys.
Two nice guys, and just like my first one would be, "Dude, I love your shoes."
Just two. Thanks.
I don't know.
I'm speechless.
All right, I'm actually excited. I know we're not doing it in order, but since it's the last one, I'm excited to see what your last one is. So, let's hear it.
To be honest, I don't even know if you. I don't think you played this one, but I know me and my buddy, me and our buddy Jack. I mean him mainly because he had the game, and I would just come over and play it basically, but mainly just watched him play it.
Yeah.
The game is Jet Set Radio Future.
I don't think I've even heard of that.
Yeah, no, it's
what console?
Kinda, so the original game came out on the Dreamcast.
Wow.
So it was called Jet Grind Radio, and then they remade it. Like they re-released. Like you can get it on. I think you can get it on PS4. I think. Cool. I know it's on PS3. I think you can get it on PS4 too. It was Jet Grind Radio on the Dreamcast. Then they re-released it and kind of just like made it HD on
cool.
the PS3 and stuff and they called it Jet Set Radio, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm getting my facts mixed up.
That's cool, dude.
But there was there was a like a re-release, and it was kind of like its own game, but like the story was still kind of the same. And it was called Jet Set Radio Future. And the reason why this one is, in my opinion, better than the original is because of the music. Because there's more music on than this remade one on the Xbox.
Yeah.
And some of it's from original, like it's like original, like made for the game. But there are other songs that were like just from other artists that just make like it's like trippy techno music. Basically, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like that weird kind of like hip hoppy kind of feel, but like very electronic. Just a weird mix, but it's really cool. It's a very unique soundtrack,
That is cool.
and it does keep that like very arcadey feel that like Sega was just really good at at that time. It's just kind of a really cool arcadey type game. I mean, the game itself is really unique. Like I still don't think there's really a game like this. You're like this dude who you rollerblade. You're on skates. You're on roller skates, and you basically just like roll around the city like in Tokyo, like this kind of make believe Tokyo. And there's like different roller skating gangs that like do graffiti everywhere, and it's just you just do graffiti. Like you just roll skate around, do cool stunts, and you like grind and stuff, and you go on top of buildings, and it's cool. It's just another weird game.
That's fine, dude. Nothing wrong with that, man.
It's unique, and that's why I like those types of games. They're unique, you know. Like I still haven't seen a game like that, and I guess that's what I like about games, like the unique factor.
That's cool, dude.
So, but yeah, I mean, aside from the game, the soundtrack is just really cool. Just really energetic, upbeat techno music.
Sweet.
That's like kind of like half original, half from like other artists, but just all of it's really good.
Nice.
Really
cool,
catchy.
dude.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
Well, that's your 10.
Yeah, that's my 10.
Awesome. That's fantastic. Great list, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Mine's not very I mean, it's not going to be like the most mind-blowing thing, but because I replayed it again recently, and I had to throw one of these on the list. I just put Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I love Star Wars, and the music's cool, and I actually replaying. I had some problems with the story, but the music's obviously like pretty much no matter what your problem is with the new Star Wars movies or anything, the music's always John Williams kills it, dude, in the movies. I mean, he didn't do the game, but like in general.
Yeah, just every time, like
Star Wars has such
the story, regardless of like what Disney has done with the movies, the music has always just been great.
Like the only good thing I like about Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones, those prequel movies, is the music. It's so good. Yeah. Like it's still good. Like the Duel of the Fates with Darth Maul.
It's
like
classic.
The whole there's I forgot, there's a cool song in actually Attack of the Clones. They're in like that arena area, like all the Jedi are. It's good
where
music.
They're all duking it out.
Yeah, I mean honestly, the music's great. The movie's terrible, but the movie it's great. But going back to the game, this is a wonderful Star Wars game. This is what I've been wanting for years. I wanted a single player good Star Wars game. It plays like Uncharted, and I love Uncharted. And of course, the music is just great, and I love Star Wars. And like the last fight with Darth Vader, man, that music's good. Anytime he shows up, the music just gets like, I'm like, oh yeah, dude, this is tight. But I was thinking of what Star Wars game I put on there. To be honest, I was gonna do Force Unleashed, but I don't really remember the music per se. I like the gameplay, but I don't really remember
the music either. But
yeah,
I mean, I probably liked it. It probably was,
I think we did.
It was probably kind of like Star Wars.
It was just Star Warsy music, which I guess any Star Wars game could fit. But I mean, I just chose that because it's recent. I really liked it. It's not my favorite Star Wars game, but I gotta say, man, the music is killer. It's also downloaded on my Spotify, and it's awesome. I didn't make like a playlist of video game music. I just download them. I need to put them in like a playlist. So
yeah, I have a playlist. It's not finished, but like I totally have a playlist of freaking video game music.
Nice, dude. That's awesome. All right, are there any honorable mentions you want to throw in there? I actually have two.
Yeah.
I have two that I
threw that in there.
Yeah, just kind of side things. God of War. The
God
new
of
one.
War. I mean, all of them, to be honest, have like beefy, freaking epic orchestra music.
Yeah.
The most raunchy freaking brass instrument. Just I don't know. really freaking epic.
Dude, I actually, yeah, God of War 3 for me, a couple of the boss fights, I'm like, this is so sick. But the new one, I praised the story, so I should listen to the soundtrack. I actually haven't, but the music was good. It hit the right moments when it was emotional, when the action was there. I mean, God of War to me is like, it's like besides Uncharted, it's like the best PlayStation exclusive, and that's not just because of the music, gameplay, story, graphics too.
Especially with story-driven games, I mean, the music plays a huge part.
It's just like with a movie. Like
I mean, because the music's got to do a really good job, and in God of War, it does a really good job. And I'm talking about like the older ones too, where like the music is just so freaking heavy with this orchestra, like brass orchestra section.
Yeah.
Where like it just does a really good job portraying this really pissed off, angry demigod dude who's pissed off at his dad, Zeus, and he wants to freaking kill the guy. Like, does a great job portraying what that would feel like.
Yeah, the music fits it perfect.
It's amazing.
And then again,
it's amazing.
I only say the new one because that's the most recent one I've played. I've played the 1, 2, and 3. I haven't played the PSP ones but
same deal though.
Yeah, but the music is great. And then I'll say one more quick one if you want to give a couple. I'm gonna say Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
Oh really?
I love the quirkiness of like with the rabbits and the Mario. Like there's a really cool level. It's like the haunted level where you have to fight this like rabid ghost and he's singing opera and it's so corny, but man, wow. It's so good. That game's hilarious and the music fits that quirkiness great. And it's just I don't know. It works for me, and that's one of the games I kind of just bought out of a whim, like, maybe I'll try it. Ended up putting like 120 hours into the game, perfecting, getting a perfect on every turn, and the music is great. So, Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle is it's awesome. So.
Right on, dude.
So I'll say those two, and I guess Guitar Hero. That doesn't count though. But
yeah, I mean
I know that's like all licensed music. but
I mean, yeah, good soundtrack for sure.
But I'll just say God of War 2018 and Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle as an honorable mention.
Man, okay. I mean, dude, honestly, it's so tough. It was so tough making that list. Like,
it is tough
because I have so many that I could say for an honorable mention, but I'll try to just pick like 2 or 3.
Sure.
It's like. So, one was Animal Crossing. I was like...
The new one? Or just in general?
All of them, honestly.
Yeah, they have good music.
All of them in general have really good music.
They do.
And mainly KK Slider.
The dog, right?
Yeah, the dog. Yeah. The dog who plays the guitar and
Dude, he's
stuff.
so
like,
cute.
He's so cute.
He is cute,
and his music is amazing. It's just like... And he had... Like, they did such a good job creating this world and creating this freaking character who's like a celebrity in this, this little make-believe world.
Yeah.
And they literally gave him like a freaking library of music.
It's cool, dude.
That, supposedly he made, but, the company made the game for, But, like, it's just, like, it's good. The music's actually good.
It is
and, like,
good.
There's literally a song for every genre. Like, every genre you can think of, there is a song that KK Slider has made, like, in that genre.
That's tight, dude.
Like, they have, like, freaking KK Swing, KK Jazz, KK freaking Rap, KK Hip Hop.
That's
like, literally everything.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
That's
and some of them are, like, okay, it sounds like a 8-bit Nintendo song.
Yeah,
and then
cool.
others are, like, some of them are just freaking, like, bangers. Like, freaking, I think it's KK Swingin' or something like that, or I can't remember. I think it was KK Swingin'. Swingin'. So I don't know. I think it was that one.
Yeah.
That one's like my favorite song, and it's like it's so catchy, and then when he sings to it, like his little Animal Crossing voice.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's just.
Good choice.
The music is great, and it's got that Animal Crossing charm to it that I know
a lot of people
really like.
Especially, I mean, Animal Crossing did so good last year. Like, it was a great quarantine game, and I think most people will agree. And the music is just so peaceful. It actually puts you in like a good mood.
Yeah.
Like when you're just working on your island, New Horizons, you're like, wow, this is actually
such a good compliment for that type of just like.
I mean, literally, it came out the perfect time.
Island, yeah.
I mean, I put like 170 hours into that game. game, and it's endless. You can do whatever you want, and so the music too is just so. It's already nostalgic for me. It's like, gosh, it's funny. I was laid off from my job. I was playing Animal, like it just brings back so many memories.
Yeah, it's hard to get be in a bad mood when you're playing Animal Crossing.
Yeah, dude.
You just kind of do whatever you want.
Yeah, it's a good game.
And you just whenever you're playing it, you're just listening to this really peaceful music. It's really nice.
It is good.
Just feel good music. So that was one.
Nice.
So, what's the other one? Voodoo Vince. I don't know if you've ever played this one. This was an Xbox exclusive, I think.
Voodoo Vince.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No, okay, so, yeah, man, with these Xbox exclusives, I gotta give a shout out to Jack, because, if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't even have known these games.
Right,
because
yeah.
he had an Xbox, and, he kind of mainly played on the Xbox, so he played Voodoo Vince, and I would come over, and I'd freaking watch him play, but I'd, hear the music, and, what really stood out to me was the music. It's, this, weird, has kind of a European vibe to it.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to explain it, but the guitar player, whoever the guitar player is in that, who made the music, he's really good.
Yeah.
He's a really talented guitar player, because it's some really cool, maybe it's jazz, maybe it's I don't know what to call it.
Mm-hmm.
It's very unique, but it's good. It's just a good soundtrack.
Nice.
And that's all I have to say about that one.
Cool, dude. You got one more, or is that?
Yeah, I think I do. I just gotta remember. I don't know. Maybe that was it.
Okay.
That's probably it.
That's cool, dude. No problem.
Okay.
Well, hey, guys, I want to thank you all so much for listening to the Chandler Burton podcast. Miguel, thanks again for coming on for the third time, dude. We'll have you again. I mean, truly, you're our great friend.
You as well, buddy.
Thank you. Is there anything else you'd like to...
Oh, yeah, I just remembered.
Let's hear it. Let's do it.
The last one, real quick.
Yeah.
Kirby. I really like Kirby. Just the, the main, Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland, I think.
Oh, dude, banger of a game.
Yeah, and the
one on the 64 had good music. It's just, that one's nostalgic. It's like Crystal Shards or something.
Yeah, that one was good, too.
It's so happy.
Yeah, such a cheerful game.
It is.
Yeah.
Kirby's got some bangers. I wish we kind of break out of the 2D gameplay and maybe go 3D a little bit, but
it'd be cool if they made a platformer someday,
That'd be cool. Something like Mario Odyssey but with Kirby, I think would be really cool.
Yeah.
I hope they do that, because Kirby games are great, but it's it's kind of the same thing over and over. And that's not a knock to the music, of course, but yeah, the music's great.
The music is great,
yeah.
Especially that, in Nightmare in Dreamland, that the last battle with freaking King Dedede, and the theme that plays, it's boop 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 boop, and obviously we just do a horrible job impersonating
justice,
but yeah, it just sounds and they've done remixes of it, freaking metal version of it, and I think on Super Smash Bros you can hear the theme song, and the
cool.
version on that is really cool too.
Nice.
Just it's a cool theme. That's it.
Awesome. Great. Well, I want to thank everybody for listening to the Chandler Burton podcast, and we will be back soon. Take care. Thanks again, Miguel.
Bye.